U.S. strikes hit Iran's nuclear sites, but a Pentagon feud with reporters and Iran's bold defiance steal the spotlight. What's the real story behind the chaos?
You, and I mean specifically you, the press, specifically you, the press corps, because you cheer against Trump so hard. It's like in your DNA and in your blood to cheer against Trump. Because you want him not to be successful so bad, you have to cheer against the efficacy of these strikes. You have to hope maybe they weren't effective.
Defense Secretary Hegseth accuses reporters of bias.
I'd like to say a word, if I may, Dana, about Jennifer Griffin, who was attacked by the defense secretary today, an attack she certainly, in my view, did not deserve. Her professionalism, her knowledge, and her experience at the Pentagon is unmatched. And I have had and still have the greatest regard for her. The attack on her was unfair.
Even Fox News pushes back, defending their reporter. So why target the press now?
It was leaked from inside the Trump administration to the New York Times, stating that the initial assessment thought those strikes partially damaged the nuclear facilities, setting them back by, quote, a few months. Financial Times reported on early assessments in Europe, indicating Tehran was able to actually move some of the Iranian stockpile ahead of the strikes. Satellite images showed a convoy of trucks outside one of the facilities days before. You can see that there. This is how intelligence works, kind of a piecemeal, a mosaic, if you will, to try to understand what happened. And a new CIA report seems to push back on what was that initial leak and discusses how they view the Iran site as severely damaged, key aspects destroyed. Now, that's a little bit of the picture. And General Clark also told us over time, intelligence tends to hopefully get better, so you get more of the picture.
A leaked report suggests the strikes fell short. Is the Pentagon fighting the narrative?
Does it set them back months or does it set them back years? We had an initial report that was leaked to the media from the Defense Intelligence Agency saying maybe it sets them back months. There are reports that 400 kilograms of highly enriched uranium to at least 60% may have been removed or may still exist. So these are public reports that are out there. And the question is, what will happen with that? Will they immediately agree to have inspectors come back in? Or will they say we're no longer going to be part of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty? You know, Israel's not in that treaty, and should Iran choose to leave it, there'll be no more inspections. So I think it's unknown which way they go.
Senators confirm the uncertainty. Did Iran outsmart the strikes?
Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, has made his first public appearance since the US airstrikes on nuclear facilities, and he said they had achieved nothing. He claimed victory in the conflict with Israel and said the strikes amounted to little more than showmanship by President Trump.
Iran, with its iron national resolve, rejects surrender. For a country like this, the idea of surrender is laughable to anyone who truly knows the Iranian nation.
For now, a fragile ceasefire. Tehran starts to look like itself.
Iran's leader calls it a win, dismissing the strikes as showmanship. Is he right? Pentagon feuds, leaked doubts, and Iran's resolve. Where's the truth? Subscribe for more.